Amidst the never-ending attacks and counterattacks, Freddy and Emile hunted the elusive Baron and his regiment in Ypres. On April 22nd, 1915, chlorine gas was used for the first time by the Germans.
Get it, little guy. Do it.
Go, go, go!
Good job. Good job. I'll check that diary in just a second. Oh, okay. March 10th, 1915. What a day. My life has been saved twice today. First by an American soldier and then by a dog. But I'm free at last. I saw Carl before the bombing. I hope he made it out alive. I'm going to try to find him. I did not read that well. Canadian identification tag. At the start of the war, Canadian identification tags were formed by a large aluminum disc, which was because they were an emergency issue and had a unique shape. They were soon replaced by standard British tags, as were those of all British Empire forces.
What?
Wait. I know. What's that? The oogly booglies. Okay. First things first. I ain't the realist. Oh, the mask. Urine-soaked cloth. The only defense against a gas attack before masks were introduced was to cover the nose with a urine-soaked handkerchief. Urine reacts with chlorine directly in the handkerchief to form less noxious products, limiting the effects. It was not the most hygienic solution, but it was always better than a lung full of hydrochloric acid. Agreed. Yes, stop barking at me. No.
What?
fabulous. Alright, I need that one.
What? Does he?
Oh. Crap. Oh, forward.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Come on, guys.
Emil, let's go.
Thanks.
Come on, Emil, let's get out of here.
Why did he go up? We have time to read the tab. Battle of... Why press? This battle was a key strategic town. Oh, God. Okay. This town in Belgium was key because for the British, it was the gateway to the north and thus to Britain. Canadian troops were deployed in the front line and they proved their endurance and dependability in combat to the Allies. 6,000 Canadian lives were lost in the battle in April 1915. First gas attack, Zeppelin bombardment, dogs of war. What? What do you... Oh, can't believe I missed that. Deployment strategies were simple, but they did depend on the weather, especially on winds. Gas use required a constant downwind towards enemy lines to avoid the gas returning to its sender. Any battle plans were therefore dependent on the weather forecast. You still gonna bark? No more barking. No more. Game feels a little sluggish.
Emil, hurry up! What? What? Help me, Emil! Yes, you
Thank you. I'm coming, man.
Thank
Thanks.
you, friend. You ready? Don't worry, friend.
Pocket watch. Oh, I missed the Indian little hat. Time was an important factor in soldiers' lives, and military strategies for attacks and rolling barrages were based on tight chronological synchronicity. Pocket watches were the only way to tell the time. Cool. Yeah, the transition between scenes in this game are just, they make the computer a little sluggish, so if the recording gets a little laggy, I'm sorry.
Her name was Anna, a Belgian student living in Paris. She was hard on the trail of her missing father. For once, fate smiled on them. They were all going in the same direction. But while approaching Vimy, a German squadron spotted them.